it's Oa and welcome back to my channel for another bullet journal video. Today is a minimalist setup and it is 10 weekly spreads. As always, if you're interested, you can find all the close-ups of the spreads at the end of the video at the time that is on the screen, and you can also find them all on my Pinterest account, which is linked in the description down below. So I decided to make some weekly spreads for this video because I usually have them for example. So when I do my main spreads in my own bullet journal, I just have examples of spreads that I can just use and not have to worry, and I also have everything measured, so it's really easier for me. And not gonna lie, it also makes me another video to make, and I don't usually use minimalist style in my own bullet journal. I love things that are really artsy, but because I am making custom bullet journal this summer for a friend, I needed a few more pre-made spreads to be able to show her what kind of layout are possible. So the first one is already over because I did a too long of an intro, but the second one and the third one are just simple one-page spread, just quick and easy. The first one on the left is with a running task to-do list. So you have the days on one side and the task on the other, and just linked to which day it is. So it's a really simple way to actually do all of this, and I don't actually use it because I need way more space than that for my own personal bullet journal. But it's a layout that I do love and I wish I could use more often, so I just do it here. Also, talking about my custom bullet journal, you will have a lot more bullet journal content because I am going to share a lot of the spreads that I'm making for her, so that I can just share everything and also have more content, because I do struggle a lot with finding bullet journal videos idea. And I'm sorry for the lighting, especially in this part of the video and moving on, because I started recording this and a huge storm came, and I didn't realize that it was getting so dark until I actually viewed the footage and realized that in a few clips you can barely see anything, so I'm really sorry for that, but it will get better after a few minutes. It's only a few clips that are really dark, but I didn't really have that much time to film, so I decided to keep on filming even though it was quite dark. Also, you can see on the top right corner that I did make a mistake. It did smudge. I think that's the right word. But I just wanted to say that it's normal. Everyone makes mistakes, and it's not something that you have to be ashamed of. You just go on with it, and it does not need to be perfect. And I'm saying this even though I am literally a perfectionist. Also, I think you can definitely see it. My arm looks super bruised. I am fine. I just was in the hospital and they wanted a catheter to put me on an IV, and all my veins were continuously ripping and bursting. So I had a huge bruise, and I thought it wouldn't show up on camera and that it would be fine, and it isn't. So I am fine. There's no worry for that. And this one is one of my favorite layouts actually that I use a lot, because there's a space on the side for events, and there's also a lot of space to write to-do list for every day, and it's the part that is the darkest from the video, and after this part it's gonna get back to being brighter, because I actually stopped filming until the storm was over and there was light again, because I could barely even see what I was doing. So I'm sorry for that once again. But it's really a spread that looks good, and also you have a lot of space to work with. I'm so sorry, I really can't speak anymore. But also, I also put a calendar on the top left corner, because it's really practical just to be able to see in what week we are. Sorry for my hair, I didn't realize that it was showing, but I didn't want it to have them here. But yeah, that's basically pretty much it for this spread. And on to the next. So we once again have a two week in 2 pages. I don't think I make any sense right now, but basically I just have 1 week per page, and this one is just simple columns with the name and the date, and on top the number of the week. Really easy, a lot of space. And this one has an event section on the right and just a huge running to-do list, which is really practical because you really do have a lot of space to put all your to-dos, and I really actually do like this layout, and maybe one day I'm gonna use it in my own bullet journal. Also, one detail that I use is that I did with the exact same color all the way through all the pages, so it's coherent, and also it's one that I don't use that often, so I just thought it was a good excuse to use it for a while, and I think it turned out great, and I'm really happy that I actually ended up using this one. And that's also a layout that I use a lot, even though I haven't done it in a while. Also an event section on the side, because it's really helpful. Little banner at the top with just a colored line all the way through across the page. Usually I would put doodles on it with the theme, but because I don't have a specific theme for this one, there's nothing. And then I have just boxes with rounded corners, because I do think it's actually kind of cute and it's less harsh to have rounded corners. directly in the border of the boxes, so I just have them and then I make the line that goes across it, and I really did enjoy making it, even though it was quite hard to have all the days lined up on the left page. You can actually see that they're not actually in the middle, and that does bother me a lot, but I was overall quite proud of what I did. I'm sorry for the light, because after the storm there was a lot of sun again and it was reflecting directly on the page, which wasn't planned, but that's what happened. And once again, I made mistakes, but those pen actually do smudge a lot. I used the micro uniball pens. I love them, they're super good, but they do smudge pretty easily if you're not careful enough. And then we have the second to last spread, which is once again a one-page spread, and I just have a big box for all the days, and on the side a little column for tasks, and at the bottom for notes. It's a really simple one, but I think it did turn out great, and I really do like this one too. So yeah, that's basically it for this one. Really simple to do, and it really didn't take that much time. I was surprised on how quick it was to set up those kind of spreads. And then we're on to the last one with at the top a line with all the days for the event, and at the bottom I just have a huge space for each one of the days to have their own section, which I just use color and nothing else to separate. And then on the right bottom corner I have a to-do list section because I have a huge blank space, and I think it did turn out great. So that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more, definitely subscribe for more. Leave a like. You can follow me on all my social media, which are in the description box down below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!